Hello, and welcome to a very special episode of. Every episode is a very special episode, I feel. I feel like I start that a lot more than I do. Um, but today is Valentine's Day. Not today. Today is Valentine's Eve.
Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day.
Yeah, Galentine's.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Is that for the gals?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gals. Um, but we have gals on this podcast.
I support it.
The silly geese supports Galentine's Day. That can be for us as well. It can be for the geese. Um, but no, it's Valentine's Eve right now. It's very, I nearly said festive. Love is in the air, and by that I mean Thomas isn't here.
I would say he's too busy getting bitches, but he's not.
I don't know where he is. His Wi-Fi's been acting up a lot. That's one of the biggest reasons he's been missing for a few podcasts now.
Also, he's having a bit of self-love, if anything.
Okay.
Self-love.
Okay.
He's not gonna watch it. He won't know.
Yeah, I suppose we could really say anything about him at this point. But I want to quickly point out that in the description of this, you can play a fun little game. We didn't do a quiz this time because I'm not arsed, and I don't think Neve was arsed. So
No.
we didn't do a Valentine's Day fun event, but we are setting up a little quiz. You can type up your little answers, and you'll get your silly geese Valentine. So for anyone that doesn't have a Valentine or a Galentine, a belated Galentine, you can take the quiz and find out which of us is most compatible with you, because that's amazing. And you can post that in the comments, or you can, I don't know, write a fanfic about it. Slide into the DMs. Be like, oh my god, what is Thomas's Instagram? I got him for the Valentine's quiz. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, they all lead to Thomas. Every answer leads to Thomas. It's called a recruitment form. But no, this week we're not doing news.
No.
I don't know when this Scooby Doo episode is coming out either. I want to point that out. It was supposed to come out today as of recording this, and it didn't. Shit hit the fan. A lot of shit hit the fan. So it didn't happen. It will happen. It'll probably come out today if you're watching this on Valentine's Day. It probably is out.
We had to hire an editor.
We had to hire a friend of ours for free, I might add. I hope he's watching this. To fix it up and get it up, because my computer just decided it didn't like me this week. But yeah, I feel we should just get into the movie.
Such a good movie.
We watched 10 Things I Hate About You. So we put up a poll the other day, and each of us, it was the same as the Halloween episode, I think, where we each gave up an idea.
Yeah.
So I gave up the idea of Twilight. Worst mistake of my life, I realized like shortly afterwards. But I was kind of thinking like this would be hilarious because like Robert Pattinson is the Batman, and he's also in Twilight. It makes sense. But then I realized there was like 5 or 6 Twilight movies, and I don't want to do that for the next 5 years. Don't want to subject myself to that pain. And then we each had an idea. Thomas had the idea of 17 again, which he was very upset didn't get picked. I think one person voted for it. One or two. Yeah, one. I don't even think Thomas voted for it. I don't think Thomas voted at all. Then Twilight came second, and then 10 Things I Hate About You came first. Thank God. Thank God. I'd never seen this. You'd seen this a lot of times.
Yes, it's my go-to movie.
You didn't rewatch it, did you?
Nope.
You didn't rewatch it for this, okay. You just know it.
Yes.
Everyone in this movie is very good though. I was not expect. I was like, I don't know if Owen Wilson or if Heath Ledger's in this movie. I don't remember. Like when I was like, before I clicked on it, I was like, I don't know anyone in this movie. And then I like sat down and I was like, that's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh my god, it is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And I was like, Heath Ledger, he looks so young and slim and not psychotic. I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen Heath Ledger in anything other than the Joker. And if I have, I don't
Yeah, that's
remember it. I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain yet. I need to. Not for the gay cowboys, just because it's a good movie apparently.
a good movie.
Um, but no, this movie is very good.
So good.
And I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is. Like,
Hey, when I give movie suggestions, they're good.
you wanted fucking Curious George the movie, so quit, right? We're still not doing that.
Most of my movie suggestions are good.
But no, I've really enjoyed this for a weird. I don't know why.
It's just, it gets to the point.
It's so outlandish as well. It reminded me of Scream, or not Scream. What was it? That we watched Scary Movie. The humor
Yeah,
in it reminded me of Scary Movie, where everything's just over the top. But I liked
yeah.
that. I feel like it didn't really go. There was no moments in this movie where I was like, "Oh, that's a bad joke." Now in today's standards,
Like the dad.
he's hilarious.
What am I?
He's fucking hilarious.
He he helps babies be born, and then he's like to his daughters, no boyfriends.
No boyfriend. Like they don't really clear up why he's like that either. They're just kind of like, oh, the mother is dead or she left. She left.
Yeah, she left.
Why would she leave? They're all rich. He's handsome. No, he's not.
It's nice, fucking nice.
This is a nice house. Where does this take place again?
California, I want to say.
Probably. Seems like it takes place in California. Based purely on the fact that there's a model at the school. I don't remember where it said in the credits that it was filmed at. Sacramento? I could be
I
wrong.
don't know.
Is that even in America?
Sacramento. I don't know.
Sacramento. Anyway, it's very I don't know. I really like this movie. I don't have a reason to. It was just really weirdly good.
There's one thing that I constantly forget. I'm always like, oh yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Heath Ledger, they're brothers in this film. No, they're just not.
Why would you think they're brothers? He's scared of him.
Yeah, but I forget. I'm like, oh, I'm just kind of like, I possibly think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, they're brothers and they're sisters, and yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry.
Anyway, um, David Krumholtz is funny in this.
He's so good.
It's in off of Santa Claus fame and
Oh,
Numbers fame.
the teachers, the fucking
Did you watch the
teachers.
credits? The credits are hilarious.
Is it like the teacher just like messing up his line, or just like keep saying like an insult?
He messes up the line. There's one. It's that scene where Kat leans into Heath Ledger. What's his name in the movie? It's not Michael.
Patrick.
Patrick. I'm gonna call him Heath Ledger. Kat leans into Heath Ledger and goes for a kiss. And in the movie, he's not supposed to kiss her back. But in the outtake, he just fucking makes out with her. And she's just like, "Oh, you dog!" Well, it's just so funny. That happened a lot in the outtakes. Actually, funny enough, there's just a part where Gordon Joseph Levitt just jumps on David Krumholtz and just like tackles him to the ground. And then there's another scene where the guidance counselor, Miss Perky, is just making out with one of the other teachers, and he's just shirtless in the middle of the hall. It felt like they like made a lot of like extra scenes just so that they could take the piss out of the cast.
Yeah. Oh, I think I remember. It's like
They're walking
Kat
in the hall. Yeah.
and then they just fucking turn, and she's like,
Miss Perky is hilarious in this movie.
It's
She's not
Jennifer.
in it enough. What's her name?
Jennifer. It's Jennifer something. She's such a good actress. She's in I, Tonya as the mom. She's also in Juno as a mom again.
Well, in this one, she's a weird guidance teacher with a fantasy romance novel that she's writing.
It's so fucking funny.
It is.
Because I love this film because it's not. It just doesn't really censor anything.
Yeah. I'm shocked. There's no, like, boobs in this movie. Well, I mean, there is boobs, but they're off screen. I was shocked. I was kind of shocked about that. I was kind of shocked there wasn't, like, a on-screen flash, per se. You know what this movie reminded me of?
What?
It reminded me of the first season of Sex Education.
It's her name isn't Jennifer. Don't ask me why I thought it was Jennifer. It's Alison Janney.
Oh, okay. What else is she in?
Helen. She's in so many things. I, Tonya, West Wing, fucking. She's in some. Juno, The Help, 10 Things I Have About You, Addams Family, Finding Nemo, Bad Education, American Beauty, The Duff, Hairspray, Girl on the Train, Bombshell, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Oh, wait, is she Miss Peregrine?
No. She's Asa Butterfield's guidance counselor, no, therapist.
Oh. I forgot
She's
Asa Butterfield was in Miss Peregrine. So I need to rewatch that movie. I remember nothing from it except for the weird. Go on.
Chris O'Dowd's in that film.
Chris who?
Dowd.
Who's that?
You don't know Chris O'Dowd. The absolute legend from Roscommon.
Hang on, let me look this man up.
He's
Chris
God.
O'Dowd.
I've not seen. You definitely
Oh, I
recognize.
do know him. He's
He got
yeah. What's he
he got
in?
really drunk on The Last Leg, which is a TV show over in the UK, and he just went on a rampage for an hour because he was just pissed.
He's in Thor: The Dark World.
Yep,
What else is he in that I've seen?
Bridesmaids.
I haven't seen Bridesmaids. I need to watch Molly's Game, which he's in. This is shocking that I don't recognize any of these. Is it Monsters vs. Aliens, the TV show? There's just nothing here. He's in Epic. He's in Christopher Robin.
IT Crowd.
What?
He's in IT Crowd.
Oh, I just found that. What? The IT Crowd Manual. God, he looks like a nerd.
On 10 Things I Have About You, not Chris O'Dowd.
Yeah, sorry. This is a fucking good movie. I don't know what to say. Okay, this movie, what is it? It starts off and it's just like a bunch of nerds. There's a new nerd at the school and there's another nerd.
And he's arriving to the school and
Yeah,
he's like,
that's what I'm talking about. He's the big nerd.
and Michael, David Crumholtz,
Crumbled.
is like, I'm a bit of a popular lad around here. I'm dampening my reputation to be with you. Shove.
Yeah, I love that scene where he's just like, someone else comes up to him and he's like, "Oh, where's the audio visual things go?" And he's like, "Shut the He just like walks away and it's like, you are very clearly not popular.
Yeah. He has a dick drawn on his face at one point.
Yep. He dresses up as William Shakespeare to prom.
Yeah. To impress this young one.
That was not in the movie beforehand, I think. She's just
Few
randomly introduced.
scenes. She's Kat's friend.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Wish I did. What was it? I love Kat.
Kat's very good in this.
I aspire to be like Kat.
I think Kat is seems very relatable.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think Kat and Bianca both do. But it's kind of like, you relate to like some parts of both of them. The whole point of them is that they're like polar opposites and you're meant to relate to like half of each.
Hmm.
But like, they're good. I don't know, I don't recognize those two actors off the top of my head.
Julia Stiles and
Julia Stiles I recognized. And who's the other one?
Larissa, I'm not going to try and pronounce her surname. La-
Larissa. Wait, Larissa. 10 things. Oh, it's Larissa Olyanik, I think.
Hold on. I think I just found some news.
She was in the Santa Claus as well.
There's a fucking Olympian in this movie.
What do you mean there's an Olympian in this movie?
I think she's like kind of like a one-off character that says one line once, but she, yeah, she's like a little girl in the movie because like she was born in 1992, but now she's like she's a dame
What do you mean
at
she's a dame?
29.
What's a dame?
Like you know when you get knighted by the queen.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, she
She's
was
a
knighted because she was in this movie. The Queen was like, you know that movie you were in with Heath Ledger? With the Joker himself? I
God
love that
rest his
movie.
soul.
God rest his
God
God rest his fallen heart.
rest-
I actually,
um,
funny enough, I have this on my desk because it
whoa,
fell. So,
but
Jose, can you see?
I guess this movie we've just talked about. We haven't actually explained the plot.
The plot is the first season of Sex Education. So, this movie,
Cameron
Cameron, is about,
doesn't.
I mean, Gordon Levitt, Joseph,
Joseph.
Joseph, he goes to this new school and he's like, I want that one. And David Cromwell's is like, no, 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 no. Can't have that one.
You can't have that
First of
one.
all, you have no game. Second of all, she's off the table. And he's like,
Why is she off the table, David?
David, tell me, please. We're reenacting the movie.
Yes.
David, please, let me know why. And Dave's like, her dad, he's a bit of a scumbag.
Bit of a cockblock.
Bit of a cockblock. Um, and then he's like, they finds out that the new arrangement is not that if what was the original arrangement? They had to graduate before they dated.
Or like
And
they were 18 or
oh,
something
okay.
stupid.
I think it was they had to graduate because one of them, a cat is 18,
Yeah.
which is not allowed to date. So then he's like, fine, Bianca,
Being
his daughter,
my young one.
the younger one that Joseph wants. This is a terrible summary of the movie. Joseph wants Bianca, and Bianca is tick because she can't be with some model. And the father's
Joey.
like, "How about this then? You can date when Cat dates, because no one will date her." Genius.
And she doesn't want to date no one.
And then the boys, David Cronholtz and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, they're in a school, and they're
They,
like, "Fucking
they go
hell!"
into
They're kind of sat there and they're like looking in their pockets, and they like open them up and like dust bunnies fall out and like pieces of string. They're like, "We are broke." And David Crumbles is like, well, who's not broke? Joey. So they get Joey to pay Heath Ledger to date Kat so that Joey
Joey can
can
go
be.
with Bianca.
But isn't their plan something way more stupid? Isn't their plan that he's going to be focused on trying to get Heath Ledger to date her instead of dating Bianca?
He no.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt says like a really dumb line, and then the entire movie just ignores that he said that.
So basically, Cameron wants Bianca,
I know.
but Bianca Joey.
I I watched the movie.
Yeah, but I'm trying to explain it.
It's a weird
Um,
love triangle.
fucking weird love pentagon.
How so?
It's it's a good movie, but it makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense, but it's just like this is very clearly something that has never happened in real life.
Yeah.
This is clearly a thing that's happened in 10 Things I Hate About You in Sex Education Season 1.
Yeah. Heath Ledger's like, right, I'll go after her because I need the money.
But then he's like, I don't need the money. I need the. Anyway, Wants the
Need the woman.
I need the woman.
And he sings to her.
I didn't know
He's
Heath Ledger could sing.
deadly.
He is
So
deadly. He's just so talented.
fucking slice on a pole.
Yeah,
Too good to be true.
it's just.
Can't take my eye
I
off
don't
of you.
know if I was a 2006 man. If I was a ripe 17-year-old in 2006, like I am
This
now.
is 1999.
Huh?
This is 1999, not
I know,
2006.
but hang on. I have a point. I have a train of thought. I'm boarding it, right? If I was a ripe 17-year-old in the year of 2006 and I had seen this movie and I went and someone whispered to me on the corridor and they were like, "Hey, Heath Ledger's gonna be the Joker," I'd be like, "Have you seen him in 10 Things I Hate About You? The man is nuts. Fucking slides down a pole. What
I'm
pole?
wrong.
I don't know. He runs away. He spanks a police officer or a weird security guard. I forgot they have security guards in American schools. That's
Not
a
here.
funny joke. Europe flex.
America.
America roast.
Weirdo.
Um,
Anyway, fucking the plan works.
yeah. Heath Ledger goes on the prowl.
Yeah, and he gets with Cat at a party. Now this fucking party, so good. I wish I was there myself.
It looked like the crack. Yeah,
Well,
had David Krumholtz gone up to people and be like, I drive a Nissan, or I want a Nissan. Not a Toyota, I think. Not a Nissan. He'd be cool
fucking
if he was driving a Nissan.
Ford Focus.
Everyone's car in this movie looks like absolute dog shit. But then
I
again, this is
cats.
yeah, of course you do. I mean, I like it too, but like it's so weird. Like it does not look like an 18-year-old should be driving that thing in 1999. It looks like they should be driving a Volkswagen Beetle, fresh off the World War II service line, gifted
And then
from Adolf Hitler himself.
fucking cats there dancing on the table to Biggie Smalls.
It is Biggie Smalls. I forgot to check who made that song. What
Biggie
song is that
Smalls.
called again?
Hypnotize? I can't say the word.
No, it's not Hypnotize. It's something else. I'm looking it
Biggie,
up now.
Biggie, Biggie, can't you see?
See, your words just hypnotize me.
That's the song.
Yeah, it's a good song. Every song in this is good. I didn't recognize a lot of it, but it's a very good soundtrack. I hate about you soundtrack. Alright, what happens after this party while I'm looking this up?
Oh, fucking Heath Ledger and Kat, they're on the swings. And they have a conversation about something. I forget what. And he brings her home. And yeah, she goes to kiss him. And he's like, no. And she's like, fuck you then. And walks out. And then, about 5 meters across, Cameron brings Bianca home. And he's like, oh, I hope you had a good night and all that. She's like, yeah, you too. And they eat the face off of each other. And then she's like,
He's like, you'd never love me, you prick. You are a bitch. And then she turns around and makes out with him. He's like, oh my god. Talking dirty words. I don't know. I don't know what he was
yeah.
thinking.
But eventually, Kat and Patrick eat. They go to a paintball place and fucking go at each other with them paintballs. And then they actually
And
go
then
at
they
each
go
other.
at each other with the tongues.
And you know, everything's going good. And then it gets to prom, and they're all going to prom.
I
And
don't
then
know what this song is called.
Kat goes with Heat, Bianca goes with Cameron. But Joey turns up at the door and is like, I'm here
Well,
to take your.
sir, I'm gonna have sex with your daughter.
And he's like, she's already fucking gone, hi.
She's
He's
already
like,
having
what's your name?
sex with someone else. Sorry, mate.
She's having sex with Joseph. And he's like, then he goes to prom and he's like, I should have never paid you. You're thick as shit. Heath Ledger. I've had
Heath
enough.
Ledger, you bitch.
And then Kat finds out and she's like, what was it? A down payment now and extra if you sleep with me? And he's like, no, it was never like that. Then what was it like? I didn't do it for the money. I did it
Because
because I love you.
I wanted you. She's like, what?
Should that. And then I don't know what happens with Bianca and Cameron. I think they get along. Oh, Bianca punches Joey and it's like, you can't.
Punched him 3 times. One for one for Joseph, who's on the ground. One for one for her sister, and one for her.
Yeah, because P.S. This also happened. Joey and Kat were a thing back in the day.
Back in the day.
And then he said something. Get what? But sure ruined her. She was never seen again.
Yeah, wait. Well, he was just like, "I'm going to have sex with you." She was like, "No, we're not going to have sex." And he was
No,
like,
she got him because he's a small penis.
"Oh yeah." Here, wait, hang on. Here we go. I found it. I think. Where's it gone?
Biggie, biggie, biggie,
Can't
can't
you
you see?
see? Your hearts hypnotize me.
I
Push
just
it. It is hypnotized. Sorry. It's written by Sean Puffy Combs, Notorious B.I.G. and Ron Lawrence. What else is in this? It's a lot of good movie. Just fucking go watch this movie. This is a
Oh
really
yeah.
short Oh, what did you say?
Need to finish it. Need to finish my summary. It's almost as long as Thomas's.
What else do you have to say?
Prom happens and then Kat, I know. Her and Bianca have a heart to heart or something.
No, her and her dad. No, that's before the prom.
No, she writes a poem. She writes
Oh
a
yeah.
poem. She writes a fucking poem. And most importantly, the thing that I hate about this is what the fucking movie's named after. 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a fucking poem.
Yeah, I was wondering when that would come into play, and then I was like, oh, it's the prom at the end.
That's so sad. And it's acted so well.
It is. It is very good.
And Big Patrick buys her a guitar. And it's like, sure, you need to start up a band. And she's like, are you gonna buy me a musical instrument every fucking time we get into a fight? And he's like,
It's like, yeah.
if I have to. And then it ends and they're fucking eating the faces off each other. Hands out, and then Kat's favourite band is playing on the roof of their school and no one knew.
Are they though?
Yeah.
Why would they be on the roof of the school?
Fucking God only knows.
No. Why are they on the roof of the school? How does that make any sense? Why?
It's 1999.
Oh, this was the thing back in 1999. Getting on top of a public building and playing music.
It's a quirky film.
Yeah, there is a character in it called Miss Perky. I think I can let that slide.
Yeah. And that is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Thomas gave this movie a 7 out of 10. I think I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I wasn't bored at all watching this.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I love this. I love it so much.
It's so good. I don't remember any good jokes in it, but there was good jokes in it, is the thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything funny? Particularly funny?
Penis on your man's face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, them going up to fucking Heath Ledger. And they're like, yeah, Cat likes pretty boys. And then Heath Ledger comes up. Am I not a fucking pretty boy?
He is a pretty boy, if I've ever seen him. If I've ever seen a pretty boy, it's Heath
He's
Ledger.
a beautiful boy.
He's a what?
He's a beautiful boy.
I still think Joseph Gordon-Levitt, 1999, would have been a great Spider-Man. I think he was in the running against Tobey Maguire, if I remember right.
Yeah, isn't this like one of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like first acting roles? I could be wrong.
Don't know.
I know it was Heath Ledger's big break.
Yeah.
This is his first film.
That's why everyone was so annoyed when he got the role as Joker. Because they were like, The guy from 10 Things I Hate About You? Cringe. Not my Joker.
Not my Joker. I feel like it's one of Joseph Gordon-Levitt's first films. Never mind. The River Runs Through It. That's his first one.
How many years after that is this?
7.
Oh.
Also, just big shout out. One of Jordan. Not Jordan. Fucking Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I got mixed up with Gordon and Joseph and it became Jordan. But one of his best movies is 50-50. Watch that. So good.
I will. I'll watch it eventually.
That Rogan as well.
Oh, the Rogue Star.
Come on.
Seth Rogo. God.
Seth Rogo.
Seth Rogo. Seth Rogo. Watch this movie. It was very good.
Yes.
I don't have anything to say and we're half an hour in, so I guess we could end it here, or we could...
Yeah, this is what you're going to use before you get ready for your big date on Valentine's Day.
Yes. We're going to talk to this, or no, you're going to listen to this, and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe I know what happened in 10 Things I Hate About You. Gonna watch it later, and then you are going to have sex with that date.
Yes.
After you both watch this together.
Any plans, Valentine's Day, Jordan? Apart from me coming up to your house.
Oh, that's unrelated to Valentine's Day. To clarify that. But, I suppose letting you into my house is probably the first thing I should do. No, I don't have any plans other than that, which I'd forgotten about completely. And fucking figuring out how to post this podcast with my computer hating me. Other than that, though, no real plans. You?
No.
I was gonna say you spending your Valentine's with anyone, but
What have I just meant? Yeah, I'm gonna have vigorous sex with someone.
at my house, I hope not. Under my roof, you won't be.
No one in mind, and no
You're
Valentine.
open to the thought, but
Hey, if anyone wants to be my
hopefully the quiz comes true for you.
hopefully.
Hopefully you're relatable and quirky enough for people to vote.
Never had a Valentine. Going 17 wrong.
Well, there's always a first time for everything, Neve. Maybe you will be
Yeah.
having vigorous sex this Valentine's Day. Again, I'm going to preface this. Most likely not with me.
Most likely. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day from the Silly Geese.
Hope it was a good one.
Join us whenever the first Scooby-Doo episode comes out. Join us for the Scooby-Doo 2, which should release this Sunday, the 20th. 20th.
Yeah.
Join us for hopefully the next episode after the Scooby-Doo movies. We're hopefully going to be doing Uncharted.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. And then how many days are it? January, February? What month are we in?
February.
How many days are in this February? I don't know. 28. We might be able to do the Batman for the podcast afterwards, but we could just go with like the Dark Knight. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Or Jackass.
No. When I was getting popcorn, I've already seen Uncharted, and so has Thomas. You would have seen that already if you followed the City Geese Instagram account. But,
Yes.
I was like, fuck this, I'm getting popcorn and I'm gonna get a drink of water for like one of our mates that came with us. So I went out, I had to wait in line for like 5 minutes. It was like during the plane scene as well.
No.
So I was really upset, and a lot of things happened in that scene apparently. So I'm very upset about it. But, walked out, got popcorn, and there was like 3 guys in front of me. There was supposed to be 5 of them, but there was only 3 of them in front of me. I believe they were Russian, and they were going to see Jackass, but they were all paying separately for their things. It was really annoying to me. I had to wait for all 3 of them to go up and order their popcorn and drinks. And
Oh,
their
that
seats, which was like really uncoordinated as well because they didn't book them online.
can't
Oh,
stand that.
wrecked my head. I thought I saw one of our friends' parents in the line behind me. I didn't. Very happy I didn't turn around to say hello to them. Other than that though, pretty chill. I like the new Uncharted. We'll talk about it in 2 weeks, maybe. Or we'll talk about something else.
Who knows?
We don't know.
Anyway,
I think that's it. Go
yeah.
look at the link in the description to get your Silly Geese Valentine, even if it's not Valentine's Day.
You still want to see
You may as well, like.
it? Shoot your shot.
Slide into the Silly Geese Instagram DMs and
No.
yeah, find out. I've been Jordan.
I've been Eve.
And what's the next holiday?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
That's either going to be Barry Down Trilogy, all of them.
Well, no, the first one. We have to milk it.
Or
Rosie. We'll do Rosie.
no.
I'm joking. We're not doing Rosie.
Or Guard.
Which?
The Guard. Brandon Gleeson and Don Cheadle set in Galway.
What? What is this? I feel like I'm on drugs here in that sentence.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, we will. I've been Jordan.
And I've been Eve.
And we've been Dapper. Join us sometime. Good luck.
Good luck.